Hi, my name is Mathew Perry, and I'm standing in front of you to talk about my personal branding project I'm currently using Trello to manage. You'll notice that I've split mine into the channels that I'm going to be focusing on as part of the project. So I've got LinkedIn, Gary, Google and YouTube. I've kind of put those together because they work in conjunction with one another. And Twitter. As we move along, I will take cards from these columns and put them into my sprint backlog. Sprints being between 1 and 2 weeks. Then anything that's currently being worked on by myself or a team colleague, you'll notice that I've already assigned Ken to one of these cards. If either of us decide to work on that, then we'll move that on to in progress. Once the cards are done, so a task is finished, or a checklist has been completed, I'll talk about it more in a second, they'll move into either awaiting approval, or if Ken's completing it, because he's the person that I'd be looking for approval from, he just moved it straight to sign off by the client. And then if it needs another action by myself, then I do that and then move it into places. Anything that just becomes redundant can just go straight into task bin. There is one slight improvement I could make to this, and that is to add a column somewhere between in progress and awaiting approval or signed off, and that would just be blocked, so anything that I've been working on where I've suddenly hit a dead end and can't do any more on it until I've completed something else or bought a piece of equipment. Alternatively, I could not add a blocks list and just use the in progress column. So if something's not finished, then it just sits in there until I can finish it. With Trello you can add, let's use this one, it kind of has everything going for it. You can add members, that subscribes people to a card, so they'll receive email notifications anytime something changes with it. They'll also receive notifications saying they are now a member. You also have labels in Trello, and these are fully customizable, so you can name them, you can specify certain colours. So these are all the colours you have choice from. So I've used, the way I'm using labels is, let's take this one, this has 2 labels, is I've got labels to say it's urgent or it's awaiting something, but then I also have this one calling account label, and that just has no colour, but it just means if it's in my sprint backlog or it's incompleted, then I can just open the card up and know immediately which account it was meant for. So it keeps my boards quite tidy and quite clear, but it adds that extra level of detail. You'll notice there's an I thing here. That's just to say that I've subscribed to a card. So if you're subscribed to something, you'll see the same thing for certain cards. Going back to this one in Derry, you can also add due dates, and that will sync to your calendar if you've added the power up to your board, and you can connect that to Gmail, your Google Calendar, and other calendars, and you can complete that once it's been done. There are checklists, so you may have a card and it may have certain stages that need to be done, or certain tasks on in a particular order, and you can tick those off one by one, and as you tick them it tells you what percentage you've done in here, so you'll see it's saying 1 out of 3. If you click into that you can see a percentage as well. You can also add attachments, and you have multiple account options there, and that you're not limited to file types with Trello. Trello can accept pretty much quite a large variety of files. So if we were to take a look at my completed tasks, and you'll see that I've already checked for grammar mistakes. You can see here that was from my LinkedIn one. It doesn't have a label because I added the account labels at a later date. But I've done that on my LinkedIn page. I've also added a profile picture to my Dairy account. You can see that I've made my board team visible. You can either do that or just send people the link to your board. You can build up teams and you can add members to a board as well without them necessarily being in a team. If you click on calendar, that brings up your calendar. You can see that I've already added some tasks to that. This is because I'm going away on holiday then, so I need to have something prepared for when I leave. On that, the main goal of this is just to maintain a constant digital presence on multiple accounts. That's the main goal of this. Hopefully we'll achieve that.
Okay, so you've got so far. Can we look at the LinkedIn profile as it stands after the sort of first?
Yeah, I was going to take some questions on the board.
Yeah.
Are there any questions on the board? Before I move on.
Yes,
Zach? No. Moving on then. If we take a look at my LinkedIn profile as an example. So on Twitter.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask you. For the Google Plus, do you use it as much to do with the influence out there?
It's useful to have, as from the research I've done in the past, it does tie in to where you might rank
Oh, okay.
in Google. Otherwise, it's just another resource just to share your content.
Yeah.
Outside of sharing content, I don't use it a great deal.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have the same levels of interaction as a lot of the other platforms. So just a couple of examples. This is my Twitter account at the moment, and this is my LinkedIn profile. You can see on the right there that my profile strength is quite high, but there are some improvements that I need to make. My summary needs to be improved. I've added a card to my LinkedIn.
So have you got an SEO search?
That's in my sprint.
Okay,
Oh, sorry,
so
I was just going to say that was in my sprint backlog, the larger summary. What was your question?
Did you do an SEO sort of density search on keywords that other people in your area are using?
Not just yet, that's because I've only just added the create a larger summary to my sprint backlog. So that'll be...
So that's something you could put in your product backlog?
Yeah.
Because that would then allow you to infuse your profile.
Yeah, well I'll probably add it as a... What I'll probably do is say, do a keyword search as a checklist item in
That could work, yeah.
in the card. I've got my summary, experience, languages, skills, and then education, and then some additional info.
How's the branding going to work in terms of your photograph? What ideas have you got for your...
For
As soon as
my
you're going to shoot
profile
a profile picture, yeah, what sort of colour coordination's going on, or is your background going to stay the same, or...?
I quite like my background at the moment. It's a bit unusual. a bit of character as opposed to just a flat graphic. My profile picture definitely be improved. However, what I wear and how I look in that, I'm not too sure yet. I actually prefer my
your other one.
Twitter profile picture.
Yeah. For LinkedIn, you probably need some.
LinkedIn it probably.
A little bit in between. Actually, that with a shirt on, basically. But yes, it's more dynamic.
I like your background photo of your Twitter.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fair fit.
That's
It's a shame it cuts so much out.
is that Israel, isn't it?
Oh.
It's Malaysia, something, isn't it?
Dubai.
That's
That's
what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, go with that on the LinkedIn travel's your thing, isn't it? You like to go as much as you can.
Yeah.
Oh no, but you like the other one as well, didn't you? Yeah, okay.
I could probably switch the two, maybe because Dubai is kind of business,
Yeah, exactly.
up and coming, and then my Twitter's a bit more casual, so maybe put the more
Flippant.
flippant.
Yeah,
But this is a bit more personable as opposed to LinkedIn, so I like to show what I'm interested in.
I'm thinking some of these graphics here, these images that you need in your experience page. Are you sharing content currently on LinkedIn?
I have been more recently. Anytime I do a blog article that I've written personally, I'll post that onto my personal profile.
Okay.
And I comment every now and again.
And your profile, personal problem solver.
Yeah.
When did you write that? Is that recently or?
I think I made this account about this time last year, probably.
But it's not a bad way to come in. You could import some of that maybe into the LinkedIn.
Other than that, that's my project.
Yeah.
Are there any more questions?
Not a question, but maybe something to do is to have on the to-do an attachment of a screenshot of your LinkedIn profile summary, for example, and then after you've done it, another attachment of profile summary. So
The new one, so you got old against new.
you don't actually have to go to LinkedIn to see the evidence. You can just see it on Trello.
Yeah. That's good idea, actually, Martin.
Just going to go, where are you going to put that? To do. Let's say it's a new task. Where would you make that inside Trello?
I think I've already got a card I can put in. So for the larger summary, what I was saying is just add the old one, and then when I've completed the task, I can add the new one and just work on it as I go, as opposed to having to go to LinkedIn to check the old one.
Right. How might you use the colour coding that you've got going on there?
As in the labels?
Yeah.
The labels, yeah. So I've got a few set up already. So I've got ready, awaiting feedback,
Okay.
edits needed. A lot of these, I don't know if they'll be completely necessary because the lists kind of do the job for me.
Okay. And do you want to talk a little bit more about the blogging, the daily list you have going there?
Yeah, that's quite small at the minute. What's your question?
Just how are you approaching that? You've got
So at the
prepare a
moment,
day for holiday, due date of 26th.
oh right, that's I thought that'd be quite a good idea because I like travel. I'm not travelling enough. My focus for that blog is kind of technology / design.
Yep.
So when I go away, I'm always taking pictures. So I'll probably do some pictures.
So it'll be like your first one, will it? Your first?
No, I actually posted them with Darry already.
Oh, you've done already, okay.
A couple of times. But yeah, that's just another little idea.
Okay, yep.
I have a bit more time on my hands, so it's a good time to make the most of that platform.
Okay, yeah. Any other questions? Would you like that already? But okay, thanks for that. We'll leave it there.
Thanks.
Cheers.